I go by the name of Mustafa, because in Silver Spring, Maryland. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and show you around the studio, show you what type of equipment I use in the studio, what type of software and hardware, and then I do another video about how I got everything hooked up. Thank you very much for watching the video.
Hey, what up, people? What up? This is your boy Ren X from the universe. You know how we do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of what type of equipment I'm using in the studio. You know what I mean? So, a bunch of people been asking me to do a video about the type of equipment I use in the studio, so I decided to do it today. As you can see, this is the iMac 2007 version. Upgraded to 4 gigs memory. Yeah, I got a rhythm playing legend. Hold on. That's the demo song from Rhythm, as you can see. Yeah. And I got my laptop right there. I don't really use that one, just to listen to tracks and stuff. That's pretty much what I do. I use the iMac for outside recording. Guitar, acoustic guitar. I'm actually a guitar player, so that's why I got about 5 guitars. This one. Yep, this is my speakers. Yamaha speakers. If you don't know nothing about that, better go on YouTube or Google it and see what I'm talking about. This is the main studio right here. I use Pro Tools and Cubase. I use Cubase and Reason for my beats, and I use Pro Tools for the audio recording and stuff, and mixing. This mixer, Mackie 1640, actually 1620. That's not it. Design 003 from Pro Tools. I use that for Pro Tools 8. And as you can see on top is the Presonius Mac D8. You know what's that for? So that's an extension of channel. That means I got 8 channels on the Design 003. So I added 8 more, so it means I use 16 channels for Pro Tools. Then on the other side, the Design 003, which got 8 channels. And I hooked up all of them together. I also got a Motu MIDI Express 128 for MIDI. This is actually a MIDI interface. UX2 line 6. That's what I use for my guitar effect, stuff like that. So, microphones. This is one of them, and this is one of them. This is actually the first microphone I bought from Radio Shack back in 2006. MIDI controller. So here we go. I got Action 49. This is pretty much what I use for MIDI recording on Cubase. Yep. And I got a Core Titan rack, as you can see. That's an old one, you know, back in 2003 or 4, I don't remember. So that's the old stuff. And my drum machine, a Akai XR20. That's what I use. Sometimes it got great sounds in there. I like to mix different sounds when I do my stuff, you know. I'm not gonna, I got different kind of drum machine out here. So I use some drums in the Cubase. I use some drums on the Reason. And I use this one for the other drum. And that's not it. As you can see, MV8800. Roland MV8800. This is a bad boy right there. You know what I'm talking about. So this is pretty much what I use for my drum machine. So you know how it works. You know, I got it hooked up on this screen. So this screen is hooked up to the iMac, but I can just go ahead and switch. Okay, this is what I was talking to you guys about. This is the MV8800 screen. The screen is connected to the MV8800, and I switch back and forth from the MV to the iMac. Yeah, back to the iMac and back to the MV. Yeah. Phantom XX connected to the Motu 128 also, and this MIDI controller right here, this MIDI controller is connected to the other iMac, I use Pro Tools. This is M-Audio K-Ray49. Yeah, and here on top I got the AW1600. This is actually a double station too. You got great sound. So now I use it for other things like dark effect and stuff like that. This is a good boy. Alright, so next time I'll do another video. Next time I'll do another video about how I got everything connected, because this is gonna take a lot of time. I don't really have time to do that right now. It took me about a day or something to connect everything. That's Cubase, that's all right there. So I was working on something, so I think I'm gonna let you go and go back to what I was doing.
I use the DV Design W3 rack for Pro Tools, and then W2 for Cubase and Reason. I also got Mbox too that I use for outside recording, like a church or stuff like that. I use Pro Tools 8, Cubase 5,